CC, good morning. Tell us about the event this weekend.
It was such a great event. Good morning, guys. It was such a great event. It's my favorite event of the year that we do with the Pitch In Foundation. It's something that we started doing in 2009, so it's been 15 years now we've been doing this. And, we've expanded. This year we had 150 kids come out. Our sponsors from Jordan Brand, Toys R Us, Shea Moisturizer, the Mets, the Yankees, Nickelodeon, the American Dream Mall, helping us, make these kids Christmas special. I grew up in a Boys and Girls Club, and, that's something that's near and dear to my heart. So having a chance to take these kids on a cool experience and, give them some pretty cool things for Christmas is exciting to me.
Hey, C, it's Harold here. I love the fact that you've taken advantage of your stardom in New York. So I want to ask you the difference of the platform in maybe Cleveland, had you stayed there, or been in Milwaukee, compared to playing in New York now and post-career to be able to do things like this. Does it help to be a star in New York City?
It helps big time. And it's something that if you can play through all of the stuff, that you have to go through in New York and get on the other end of it, it's great. I didn't know what the future held for my foundation, being a retired player, not knowing if people would support it. But being here in New York, like you said, it's grown even more. And because I'm here in New York, I'm still able to do things in Cleveland and Milwaukee and still back home. So having that connection here in the city has been huge for not only me and my family, but for my foundation too.
No, it's big time. I want to ask you a question post-career, since you mentioned, retired. How long did it take you? I feel like you're in your groove. CeCe's found his post-career life. How long did it take you to get that groove and feel like, okay, now I got a sense of where I'm going? Because you had so many opportunities to do so many different things.
Yeah, I think it was just kind of me and you talking to Derek and different people and just trying to figure out what was going to be the best thing for me. I had, like you said, so many different opportunities. I started off doing TV, ESPN, all these different things. And, having a chance, really 2020, COVID, and just to settle down and kind of get with my family and figure out what would be the next best move for me in retirement. And, working at the league office, still working with the Yankees, the production company, the foundation, all the things I do with the family has kept me busy. So it's not really stuff, it's not a job. This is stuff that I would be doing anyway, and I get a chance to get paid for and have fun. So it's been great.
You mentioned the different markets that you played in, CC, New York, of course, Cleveland, that great time in Milwaukee that you had. You were a Northern California kid at heart, as evidenced by the green and gold that you're rocking right now. Let me ask you some East Bay sports questions just for your first reaction to. When you were a kid, who was your favorite player on the Oakland A's?
Oh, Dave Stewart.
Stu. He's a Stu guy. Stewart. Okay.
Yeah.
Was it the stare or was it the stuff?
It was the stare. I didn't know anything about the stuff as an 8 or 9-year-old, and growing up in the Bay Area, it was just the stare and the intensity that he had every time he took the mound.
And when you win 24 straight seasons, you get the kids' attention. I'm with you on that. Do you trade Draymond Green or not?
Trade Draymond Green.
Okay. For the betterment of the room?
For the betterment of the room, for the betterment of the organization. It sucks. It's been 11 years, and I know they have a lot of history together, and obviously he's turned into one of the better players in the league and probably is going to end up in the Hall of Fame. But, yeah, I think just for, the betterment of the room and what they're trying to accomplish, I think it's that has kind of ran its course.
Carl Weathers, better as Apollo Creed or better as an Oakland Raider?
Better as an Oakland Raider.
Yes. He played 2 years for the Raiders. You know that?
Yeah.
Apollo Creed. Yeah. Bad, man. Hey, what's next for you, CC? I know this big event takes up so much of your time, and you and Amber do such a great job. What's next for you guys? You going to enjoy the holidays, or are there more charitable events coming up?
No, we enjoy the holidays. My oldest son just came home from college a couple days ago, so it's very rare now that we're all together in the same house or room. So we get to enjoy, the next couple of weeks together. And the next thing that I do, I'll go out to Arizona and be at the Dream Series. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'll see you in Arizona. I saw CeCe in Nashville. I flew out with Amber on the same flight, and I see CeCe, and I go, hey, man, I flew out with Amber. He's like, I haven't even seen her yet.
You know how he tells that story, man? I was sitting right next to him the whole time. I talked to Amber too, but I flew out to Nashville.
We flew out.
Sitting right next to you the whole day, dude.
I forgot it was Matt's plane. I forgot that.
Hey, Cece, it's good to see you, man. Happy holidays to you and your family. Thanks for taking some time with us. Thanks for all you do for these foundations.
Yeah,
your
man.
Pitch In Foundation is thriving, and we wish you the best.
Appreciate it. Happy holidays, guys.
You're doing great stuff, C. Keep it going, man. Huge impact. Huge impact. Proud of you.
Thanks.